Hey guys, Justin here, or Mr. Fisher Rooster. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I would say I got something special for you here today, but not that at all. So, as you already know from the title of the video, I am going to be taking a break, if not just quitting Hypixel, alright. So, normally I'd not be doing a video like this just because it may make me seem toxic, may make me seem like I just had a bad day, which all could be true, but that's besides the point, okay? So as you know, I am a competitive player. I like my PvP games and stuff like that. Well, knowing this and doing this for so long, I do know that there is basically a billion people that are a billion times better than me. I can go into a single game and everyone in it be 100% better than me because I am that bad, okay? I'm bad at the game. This just means I've played a lot, okay? Like, if I was to go in here and show you, like, my KDR and win-loss ratio, it's terrible, okay? But that's because I always just try to play for fun, not try to get stats, okay? However, it's recently gotten to the point where it's not been fun, and no, not because I've been grinding it, but I haven't even been playing it that much. But the reason why I haven't been playing that much is this. So, first of all, it's kind of like a long story, really, but it started with Hypixel just being laggy constantly. It would have these lag backs and everything else. And that was about the time, I think, Christmas, or, around Christmas. It was like during or right after Christmas, which is they were doing a whole bunch of Skyblock events, right? Skyblock was just getting really, really popular, and they were doing a whole bunch of Skyblock events. I think it was Dante or something. That the server even crashed. But basically it made it where you weren't able to play on it at all. There was no playing Hypixel. And as you can see up here, I get 40 ping. My FPS is bad right now because I'm recording, but usually I can get like 1,000. I've even gotten 3,000 FPS with my trash computer, but with 40 ping. So my ping is actually pretty good, but the server's ping for me and just in general, however, is not that good. However, if you do keep in mind how many players they have on, they got about 70,000, so that is somewhat understandable. But then they added that SMP thing where they had it on a different server host, which I'm like, okay, move Skyblock there or move some of the PvP games there. They haven't done that. I don't know if they plan to or what, but that's besides the point. So Hypixel was just so laggy past the point of not playing, but I still try to play it, and I did play through it. It was not fun, okay? That really, like, bummed down my entire joy for the game in general. But then, that's also why you started seeing me try to do other things like SMPs and this other stuff, but I kept trying to go back to the Skywars because that's what I enjoy doing. Every time I try to do something with it, it goes back to being bad, okay? So once the lag finally started getting around, then they had those DDoS attacks, and so Hypixel was shut down for a while, came back, and then it was so bad. Like the hit reg and everything was so bad. It was like right before the server shut down for maintenance with the attacks. It was like really laggy. It was like they had the Dante thing 24/7, just about. And that's pretty much what it was after the attacks and the server came back. It wasn't as bad, but it was pretty close. It would like come in spikes. So it wasn't constantly laggy, but all of a sudden, without warning, it would just get that laggy without warning. And it would do it a lot. Like, it would do it frequently. And so that was frustrating. And then on top of that, the hit reg, once that was finally fixed, the hit reg was messed up because they had updated their anti-cheat thing, and their hit reg was so bad, and they stayed like that for a long time. And I think it's still here to this day, just not as bad as when they first changed it. Because their goal is to make it basically, how do I want to say this? They basically want to make it where it's not exactly skill based, because what happens if we have all of these players that are skill based and this brand new player to Hypixel joins the server and plays the game and they're in it and they just instantly die to somebody like that, right? They don't have fun, they quit, never to come back. In other words, not spending money on Hypixel, okay? And that's really what it's about, kind of. That's why they're spending so much time on Skyblock than anything else, because Skyblock is making the money, and so that's to be fair, they're a business, they have to worry about money, but at the same time, they started as part of the community. Then now it's like they feel like they're above the community, and it's so bad. And so after all the hit rate and everything, then hackers were just everywhere. I think the hack clients started updating their clients, and Hypixel was in the middle of doing all these updates and all this other stuff that they didn't have time to really update their anti-cheat, and so that was really bad. Which, about their anti-cheat, a lot of people say it's really trash on Hypixel, which, to be fair, it is, but you gotta keep in mind 200,000 players, and with a bunch of drag clickers and all these other things, they can't. It's really hard to develop an anti-cheat for all these different types of game modes, because like on servers like Bella's Noob server, it's made just to detect right click, and that's all they have to worry about, really. There's some PvP aspect, but still they mainly have to worry about detecting certain things with drag clicking, which they're used to doing, and it's a smaller server. It's a whole lot easier to do that. And so basically what they'll do is, on their anti-cheat, they'll have the anti-cheat ban people that do a certain thing. However, it can't just be banning every person there, because it will get confused, blah blah blah. If you got 200,000 players playing on your server, it's so hard to get anti-cheat. And like I said, these clients will keep updating their anti-cheat, and it's an endless process, right? So servers cannot rely on an anti-cheat because they keep updating, and it's in the cycle, blah blah blah. So instead, you have staff members that act as moderators, which their job is to moderate the server and punish players in chat if they are like spamming links, or in some servers if they're cussing all the time, and just basically helping people out if they have any questions, muting people if they need to be muted, or banning people if they need to be banned. However, Hypixel has not ever really done this, because I don't think the mods, helpers, whatever, even really banned players. I think they relied on their anti-cheat for this for the most part. Now, this is speculation, because I was never in their staff team. This is just speculation, because I've never personally seen a staff member ban anyone, okay? However, they do it secret, and they keep it all secret, which I both am against and for. Because of this secrecy, it leads players to believe, like what I was speculating, that staff do basically little to nothing. That is part of the downside to keeping it all secret. The upside, though, is you don't have the hackers that can try to figure out what permissions each staff role has to learn when to bypass on some servers like that, blah blah blah. So like they can get away with this here but not there. It's like a really bad thing in general. But on top of that, Hypixel used to have it where you could upload proof of someone hacking, and then they could ban that way. However, with Hypixel, unless they are blatantly b-hopping, scaffolding the whole 9 yards, you will not be banned. Like, if you're closet cheating, you could probably get away with closet cheating for a long, long time, because Hypixel doesn't ban for it. I say that, I'm not saying go do it, because you more than likely will be banned. I'm just saying, as a Hypixel staff, they're not going to ban you unless they have undeniable proof, because, well, if they false ban you, then that's a problem. But however, what I believe should happen, and what is on most of the servers I've played on that have ran it very well, they would have the staff, and they would be experienced staff in the particular game. So you would get a Skywars player who's been playing Skywars a long time. If they quit Skywars, well, make them a mod over Skywars, to where they know the game, they know how the players play, and the mental, like in the brain of the players type of a thing. To where, like, what I used to determine if someone's cheating half the time is I'll look at their level, which, let me remind you, level has nothing to do with really anything, because it's level 12 is an MVP plus, and he's in a higher level guild, okay, as you can see, and he uses Lunar, but he's only Hypixel level 12. This leads me to believe that he is either a rich person that has connections, or he didn't main Hypixel. So, like, for instance, he could have came from Lunar Client's server, being a PvP main, and is a beast at PvP, joins Hypixel, so he's only level 12, but he can easily beat any of these players, type of a thing. Versus if I go and look for somebody else, like this level 167, well, I've had it where I've mopped the floor with 167s, 300s, and even 500s I'd mop the floor with because I have no idea how to PvP because they don't main a PvP game mode. They main something like Murder Mystery or the non-competitive side of Hypixel. And so they're a high level on Hypixel, they just not in PvP. So I don't rely on the levels. However, if you see a level 1 non with no, so he has no rank, and he's killing everybody in a game, that's kind of suspicious, alright? So I do use the levels and the ranks as sort of somewhat of a basis, or like just like a little first thing I look at. Then the next thing I look at is how fast they do things and like how they play. Because me playing the game for so long, I can recognize how someone plays. Like, I'll recognize a sweat. If I didn't see their level, didn't see their rank, all I saw was their skin. I could tell you if somebody is a sweat, or at least if they know what they're doing. Okay, I can do that. However, if I see somebody that's getting all these kills and I can tell that they have no clue what they're doing, that's just kind of suspicious, right? And so these are some of the things I use to determine if someone is hacking. Now, do keep in mind, some of this does not always work because, well, Hypixel is really laggy. They could be laggy, I could be laggy, or all three could be laggy, and it really looks like they're hacking when they're just using speed, and the particles didn't show because of lag, and then they lagged, and so they got a couple extra hits, and it can really look like they're hacking. Believe me, it really, like, I've been called out for hacks a lot because of this same reason. But, I'm getting a little bit off point here, so back on track of the anti-cheat and staff and banning people and whatnot. The reason why I'm quitting is because of all this. It all adds up. It all adds up. And then at the end of it, the thing that really kicked it off is I tried to get home, play some games tonight, just kind of like chill after I got home from work. You know, long day at work, come home to try to relax, play a couple games. I don't really care if I lose because, well, like I said, I'm bad. But every game, pretty much every game, like every other game, every 3 games, whatever, I was dying and losing, which is fine, but who I was dying to are these MVP pluses, MVPs, MVP plus pluses even, like, you know, the gold rank, my rank, were blatantly b-hopping, using reach, anti-KB, auto-clicker. Some of them were toggling it, so they were closet cheating. And it was just about every game. And then the games that they weren't doing that, I would either lag back trying to block clutch over the void, or I would block clutch, the block would disappear because, well, it's like, oh, you're hacking, or I'll just be either ninja bridging, G bridging, whatever, to get to mid, and it would just delete my blocks and whatnot. Or I would hit somebody off of the void that would teleport back up because of lag, or a lag back, or they think Hypixel thinks they're hacking, and so Watchdog teleports them back. And so that was just like every single game, and it's been like this for a long time, and so all of it adds up, and basically I'm just not having fun anymore. I really wanted to get to 25 stars because that was like the big goal for me. I really wanted 25 stars, all right? That was my big goal. However, I'm just not having fun with it anymore, and if anything, it's just making me frustrated and angry all the time, just because this is the one thing I really enjoy doing, and all of a sudden I can't do it anymore, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, you know, it gets frustrating when the one thing you like to do can't do anymore. And so with all this, I'm already gone on for about 50 minutes giving my little rant, but I'm still gonna be doing my Monday streams, because that's just an open party, and when we do that, we just chill and have fun, talk, and, you know, it's just a chill, I guess, chat with friends. But I will probably not be playing on here that much at all. I may join here every once in a while, just do something with some friends or whatever, but I don't really know what I'll be doing in the meantime. I'm gonna try to be uploading more Minecraft content. It just may not be on Hypixel, so like it may be some survival thing, some redstone thing, command block thing, PvP tips, you know, just different things I guess that I've learned or could do. Challenges, I guess, I don't know, more trolls, I'll come up with stuff, both Minecraft and non-Minecraft related for videos, because I don't want my channel to just be Minecraft. I want it to be other stuff too, so I may do some other stuff, like maybe I'll do some skits. I want to get into making movies and skits, and so I may do stuff like that. I don't know. I'll just be trying to, like, broaden my horizon a little bit, just because I'm not having fun with this anymore. So, like I said, I'll still be doing the Monday streams and everything. I'm still gonna be doing tournaments and all this stuff. I just won't be playing myself on Hypixel that much anymore. Or I guess even Minecraft, I'll be trying to, like, find some other games to play that I can just chill when I get home from a long day at work, So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for games, $20 or under type of games, like I'm not spending $80 on a game that I don't even know what it is type of thing, or even $20. I'm just saying that's sort of my price range on a game that I think is interesting. All right, so just like send me all suggestions, like what you guys think are fun games, and I'll try it out. Maybe I'll even make like a video about me trying new games until I find a game that I like to play. So, also, if you guys like have any suggestions for like videos and whatnot I can do, I got some ideas, but I want to hear your guys' ideas as well. So, yeah, I may even do some Fortnite. Hate on me if you want, but to be honest, Fortnite right now is going to be better than this, alright? Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for all the support. 500 and almost 525 subs. Think about that. We just hit 500 and we're already a quarter of the way to 600, which if we're going up that fast, I could have 1,000 by the end of the year. That is awesome. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys are giving me. I just hope this is gonna go well in the future. Maybe Hypixel will wind up fixing itself in the future. I doubt it, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe one of these days I'll come back with a new PC, and maybe that will help. Maybe it's just my PC, or just me that I've been doing it so much. I'm like getting like not really bored with it, but like brain dead about it, and so maybe I just need to take a good break from it, and then I'll come back and I'll be back to normal or back to having fun with it. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for putting up with me. I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.